Hi everyone, it's Denise with Wondubar Crafts. I'm back. Welcome back to the channel. If you caught the last video, I showed you guys how to make this little raggedy spine. And now I want to glue it to the journal cover. So what I've done is I kind of marked where the center is, so I kind of know where to put it. I am not going to use fabric glue or Fabri-Tac if I can help it, only because some of this is like some thinner eco-style fabrics, and I'm pretty sure that the Fabri-Tac it'll saturate through the fabric, and then you get those nasty little hard bumps or, you know, scaly pieces or whatever you want to call them on the fabric. So I've seen the Book Vandal shop. She used art glitter glue to do it, and she said she doesn't normally use it. She likes her Fabri-Tac, but she bought a big bottle of it and then was like, what do I do with it? So she uses it on fabric covers because it is water-based. I'm hoping that even if it does saturate, once it dries, it should evaporate and, you know, not leave it clumpy or whatever. So, and I know a lot of you are like, oh my god, that's so pricey. Yeah, it is, but I don't use a lot of it. I literally bought this bottle, and I probably have about a little over half a bottle left last year, because I don't have to use as much with this thinner tip on this bottle. I mean, this is the Cosmic Shimmer. I used it first, and then I just started refilling it with the art glitter because it's the same glue. And I just refill that bottle there, so I use very little of it, but I'm just going to use a little bit on the cover. I'm not going to use a whole lot to try and glue this down. So, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, you got to buy it. You know, there is a lady in on Etsy. I think I got my Cosmic Shimmer from her. But, I mean, she does have a warning about, you know, shipping it in the winter because it is water-based and it'll freeze. But she lives in Missouri, so if I really need to get it, I can get it in a couple days, so it shouldn't be a problem if I need to order more. So, I'm just going to give it a go here. All right, so just get it on. And I covered over my little mark. Hopefully I'll be able to find it again. I mean, it is a thicker glue, kind of like fabric glue. I just don't, I'm with you, Amy. I don't like fabric glue. It's like the texture of it is really weird. It's almost like Fabri-Tac meets Elmer's glue, and I don't know. I don't like it. It's glue doesn't normally bother me, but that I've never liked fabric glue. Just never have. Alright. Get a little bit in the crease. I'll go back over it here in a second. I just want to be able to get that little edge there. Yep. So hopefully this last video will take. I'm doing a couple at a time. So far it looks okay, so I'm hoping my camera and I have gotten over our differences and just moving on. Okay, so let's see. Place it about in the center there. And just kind of get it in that groove in there. And it doesn't seem to be saturating it through. And of course, if I find that it's not tacking it down well enough, then I'll go back over it with some Mod Podge. Mod Podge, I like it for fabric, but it does make the fabric really stiff. So I'm hoping this won't, it'll act like fabric glue. I'm hoping. Anyways, we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, she laid a whole book cover, like, with, you know, she did one of those stencils where, you know, she built it up and then put the fabric over the top of it. So, hopefully, this will work the same way, so. Oh, so how is everybody doing? Good, I hope. Yeah, I'm doing a couple of videos ahead of schedule because I gotta do another boil tomorrow for dye, and then I got an eye appointment too, so, and that'll give me a day or two to get, you know, I'll get some done on this, and then be able to do some dyeing and not feel like I'm neglecting my craft room. Oh. Let's pull this down a bit. Okay. And the nice thing about this glue is if I get too much over, it wipes off very well. Okay. A little strip down in here. There we go. There's one half done. Seems like it's tacking pretty good, so, and it's not saturating through the fabric, which I like. Which means I won't have those rough, hard spots, which I know if any of you have worked with fabric and in any of your projects with mixed media and used Fabri-Tac or any of the other glues, it likes to saturate through there. Okay. Yeah, but so far, so good today. Haven't had any mishappenings other than, you know, the one video that, but it is what it is. Like I said, Cameron and I had our little discussion, and hopefully it's done. We can get back to normal again. I don't know, maybe it was feeling neglected, not loved. I don't know. Pull this up a little bit. There we go. Already looking pretty raggedy. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So, I think it goes very well with this book cover. Like I said, I've been hoarding this cover, this particular Reader's Digest, because I love the cover. And I was like, oh, perfect winter journal. I got it last year and was like, oh yeah, perfect. And I was like, no, just not ready to use it. And then I was like, I built this kit and was like, yep, nope, it's perfect. It'll work. Here we go. There we go. Yay. We have a ruffly edge. All right. So, pull that up a little bit here. And we've got some ruffles on the top and the bottom, real raggedy looking. I like it, I like it. Pretty simple, huh? Okay. So let me go wash my brush and try and see if I can salvage some of this glue back into my big bottle there. And I will be right back. Okay, so that is our spine. It's still got a little drying to do. So it's nice and fuzzy, straight stitch, very simple, very raggedy. As raggedy as you can make them thinner or thicker or whatever you want to do. It's simple. It's just a straight stitch. So as you guys seen from the last video, and hopefully you guys have given it a little try and like it. Like I said, even if you screw it up, you can always use the scrappy bits on tags or whatever. So, all right, so I'm going to set this aside. Our spine is complete. So I thought, well, maybe, because I knew that this would be fairly short, that maybe we could just collage some tags or something. Maybe make some journaling cards or something. So I have got, I have some leftovers from Gail Augustinelli's kit, her eco die kit, and I was thinking this would look lovely on the back, and just maybe some bits and pieces in here. And then I want to back them with Crafty Cat had sent me some, I can find it, oh, it's in my drawer, I moved it, some of that crafting paper, which I really like. I'm kind of hoarding it. So I'll probably put some on there to back it for writing space. And then we'll do some more decorating too, because I've got some bits and collage stuff from the kit. So let me go ahead and glue these onto there. Okay, so let me see, how do I want to put them? Fit 3. Yeah, no problem. Alright, so let me cut these down so they're kind of straight here. It'll make it easier to cut. Maybe. I'm telling you, this week is just been, I don't know what's going on this week with everything. Ugh. I'm having a week. I'm not just having a day, I'm having a week. Okay, so we'll just do it this way. Alright. So, hope everyone is doing all right. I think I asked that. Getting ready for those last minute preparations, I'm sure. don't celebrate, but typically I will do dinner. And since my niece and nephew up in city, I don't know what they're going to do this year. I haven't spoke with them yet. And my nephew and his girlfriend may come over. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to cook. I was thinking about maybe doing a prime rib roast or something, maybe. But I don't know. Those things have gotten so darn expensive. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If not, I'll do something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make a normal roast or a pot roast or something. So, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. What are you guys doing for your, you guys do a dinner, or do you guys go out, or, so I know some people make, like, instead of doing a big dinner, they'll do like a big breakfast thing, and some people do both. So, I probably should have just took that to the edge. Huh? My little Uber, she's down there just a snoring again. Happy puppy, snoring, snoring. I know a lot of people just collage over, but I want some, writing space on the back, just plain writing space on the back of these. And then I'll collage the front. So, it'll be decorative on one side and have writing space on the other. Using up as little amount of space as possible, because then I like this paper. I don't want to waste it. But I'm so glad I got that other camera, because it was so much fun to be able to show you guys instead of just trying to explain it and how I do it. Just show you guys how they're done. Because quilting is not hard. It's just time consuming, I mean, if you're building a quilt from scratch and you're trying to do all the math for it, yeah, it can be a little complicating, because you have to get all your math straight and all that stuff. But if you use a pattern, they tell you what to cut, how many strips to cut, all that wonderful stuff. So you don't typically have, an issue, normally. Unless, of course, they do a misprint, and then you're kind of, what in the world do I do with all this? But sewing is not that difficult. I know a lot of people worry about it because, they don't want to script their machine. They're just okay with just sewing straight stitches or zigzag on their machine. But I'm telling you, it's just like drawing, or it's just like journaling, even doing collage. Practice, practice, practice. And you can't, even if you screw it up and it's not to your liking, you can always use it as a raggedy something, or, don't get rid of those scraps. Don't get rid of them. So, I hope you guys will give that a try. I really, really do. Because I think you guys will see that you know, journaling is there's a lot of mixed media. You can't, you know, you're going to mix them at some point. So I really think that having a little bit of knowledge on how to do some sewing can just do nothing but benefit for you guys, you know. Expand those horizons. Expand that skill set. I love these scissors. They're Janome, but I've had them for a long time, and I very rarely have to sharpen them, but it takes very little effort to sharpen them, and I just love them. Of course, I can't use them on fabric anymore, but I'm sure if I got them sharpened, like professionally again, I could, but I like them for my craft and my paper scissors. Okay, so let me set that scrap aside because I can use it for something else. Alright, so the backs are, for the most part, fairly plain, and I want them that way. I might put a little, I don't know, some trim or something on there. I'll sew around them. But I want to do some collaging since we're here. Let's see. I liked this, and I want this on the front of one of those. I think it is just gorgeous. I like to avocado dye, and I think I did one eco dye. Gosh, it's been a long time ago. It did not come out this nice, I can tell you that. I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe I didn't put enough alum in the boil or something. I got my ruler upside down. That would explain why it's not tearing right. Alright. But I think what I'm going to do is take this beautiful blue daisy, I think is what it is. And I'm going to put that probably there. Excuse me. Take some more off the top there. Oh, goodness. I don't know what that is all about. Okay, like that, I think. And then, let's see, what else we got? Oh. We could maybe sew a piece of fabric on there or something in between. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Which blue would look better? This might be too dark a blue. It might look alright. Let's see, I printed my kit off again just to have some collaging pieces and backgrounds and stuff if I need them. Nice trims. There he goes. He goes. Alright, where's that other blue? That blue would go. Okay, maybe we could put those birds, or a bird, there. Let's cut it out and see, shall we? Yeah, I had this as a page and didn't realize after I cut it down was one of the mistakes I had to laugh at myself at. And of course, you know, the video is gone. That I cut the poor bird down. So I had to redo the page. It's gonna leave its tail in there though. Is that gonna be weird? Maybe I can do it as a angle piece. Let's see. I'm not liking that. That's not gonna fit. All right, we'll try something else. Because we can keep the birdie for something, right? Alright, you can do that. And then I have a big, kind of, if you guys watched my last series for doing the Crafty Cat design team project with her digital letters to Santa, I had done a big ribbon card. It kind of went with, oh, let's put some music on there, music paper, yeah. A big ribbon card that had a bunch of yarn on it. And I have another skein that's kind of like it. It's really pretty, and I need to take it off and wrap it again to be able to use throughout this journal as well. It's so pretty and wintry. Okay. And then put that top like that, I think. And then I have some little strip pieces. I can sew these or glue them on and then sew over them. That would be kind of pretty, huh? Or maybe over here. But let's get this glued on. So let me ink it. Do I want to use blue? I think I want to use some blue instead of the vintage photo here. Give it a little wintry feel to it, I think. And then the outer portion I'll do in vintage photo to make it look kind of older. I don't know if Gail ever watches anybody else's, but I'm pretty sure she does watch other people's videos, but if she ever gets a chance to watch these, this eco dye is just gorgeous, Gail. It is beautiful. I wish mine had come out like that, but it just, I think I'm better at just dyeing than I am with the eco stuff, so. Okay. I got the wrong book. I got two of them going here. One I use for like a little smaller stuff and bigger one. Here we go. But I did print these on the Hammermill 60-pound cover. I have not tried the Epson cover. I don't know if the weight is the same if it's like 60, but I like the 60 because it's not quite cardstock thick, but it's heavier than the other, just like 28, 28 obviously, duh, it's going to be heavier, but I like it, and then it's really smooth paper, so I really do like it. This one I had, like I said, was a page that I had in the journal, and I had to replace it because I cut the bird's head off. Oops. Sorry. Sorry, Mr. Birdie. Tammy's probably going to kill me because it was a cardinal, too. Alright, very, very simple. And let's give it some distress around the outer portion here. Like I said, I'll just leave the backs blank. I might round these corners a little bit. I don't know why I'm inking them. I'm going to round them. And hopefully it doesn't jiggle the table too much. I'll just do a small corner. That out because I might need it again. Sorry if I jiggled. Sorry if I wiggled and I jiggled. Sorry, I got a little loopy. Alright, and then I think, I don't know if I want it, I want to put a little strip of this. Maybe like right down there, I think would be cute. I could put it there, but I think it would look better here. And then I'll glue it down and then I will stitch over it. I'm going to put a pile together. That's typically what I do. I'll stitch them kind of all around the same time frame. So, do I want to use this one dries quicker, but yeah, I'll use this one. Use the Fabri-Tac. It's 3-in-1, but I refilled it with Fabri-Tac. They're both the same glue. Let's put a small little bead there. Just enough to tack it down until I can get it run down on the sewing machine here. It's kind of wintry looking, huh? As if the daisy was like frozen. Frosty frozen there. Okay. Open that up so that fringe is there. There we go. Nice. That's nice. And I can pull that out and have a little fringe there and a little fringe there. That might be a little long though. Alright, so that's why we keep all our little scrappy pieces. You never know when they're going to come in handy. So, that's not laying right for me. There we go. And then I'll stitch over it in blue. I think that's pretty. That's one little journaling card. And got space on the back to journal. Very simple, very easy. Okay, so we got one piece done. One, counting down. Okay, so let's see. I like this blue. But I think I want it to go kind of long ways that way. So, well, let's do some ripping and some tearing. I don't know if those look like almost like blueberries, but I think they were probably like little blue flowers or purple flowers, and they just bled almost a violet blue. Beautiful though. Okay. that one there, like that. Of course, it could go this way or that way, either way. Okay, what else, what else, what else, what else? Let's see. I have some. I don't know if I like any of those words. Okay. We'll find something else then, darn it. Oh, let's do a little piece of coffee filter. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, am I getting in the zone? Alright. To go that way. Or like that. And then let's do this in my pile of junky bunky over here. Ooh, you know what? I had a piece of Edith Holden that if I cut it this way, it might fit right there. Something fell. Ooh. On the papers. Alright, I put a piece of Edith Holden page in there. I had to take off one of the birds to make it fit, but actually I think I want it to go like that there. And then we can put that over that, so. I think that'll work. Maybe, I don't know, looks kind of thin. Like that. And we can cut that end off there. Or we could leave it either way. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that blue matches really good with this. Yeah, I have done so much avocado dyeing. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this last batch done, and I am taking a break. Because I don't want to burn myself out. I do like to avocado dye. It's quite therapeutic, but, you know, too much therapy can be a bad thing, too. So, we go like that. So. Do you hear my Uber down there? Oh, that was a big lot that came off of there. I don't know how that happened. Whoa, that was crazy. She's just a snoring. She's tired, girl. I don't know why. I think all this winter weather's got her just beat. You know, you get sleepy. That weather. All that snow out there. And I told you guys before, I hate shoveling it. It's pretty to look at because we got a lot of that light. It's like that snow that was real light that you could just brush it right off, you know, off the cars or whatever. But it packs really well, and it's like great for skiing and stuff. But I can tell you, it was bad to drive on because, you know, it's like, yeah, me and skiing, I've tried it once, didn't work. I won't do it again. Oh no. Rub some of that glue off of there. Okay. Actually, I might put a little trim down there too. Okay. So, edge coming up. Yeah. Let's get that edge. All right. And give her some inker-dinker-doos. Not too heavy on the corners because I'm going to round it again. Tape. All right, and then let's see. We could use some more of that dark blue again, but I really think that maybe a strip of this lighter blue there. No. Don't like that either. Don't like that either. Nope, I think I'm sticking with the darker blue. So I might do a strip here. Use up that little strip. And then maybe a piece of lace or something. What do you guys think? Yeah? I know I asked you guys, and of course I'm going to end up doing it before you respond. You guys are probably like, no, don't use that again. I don't know. Okay. Trim off that little piece there. All right, and let's see. Lace. Well, what do we have over here? I got some of this sparkly wire. That might be pretty to glue on there. Give it kind of that wintry feel. It's like a wire. It's like a very heavy wire. I think my friend, where did I get this? It's Tammy, I think. I got it from Tammy, My World in OKC. Pretty sure. It was either her or it was from Allie, the Cockney Crafter. So whichever of you two gifted this to me, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a very pretty. works really good. And let's see. It's kind of gluey on the end there. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stitch over that. If I do, I have to be very, very careful because it's a wire. And I don't want to break my needle. That would stink. It would. Because sewing supplies are not cheap anymore. They just keep getting more and more expensive. That was one of the biggest reasons why I kind of laid off the quilting, because to buy very good quilting fabric that you know that you want it to last. Not to say that other fabrics won't last, but if you're going to make a really nice quilt and you want it to last like eons and eons and eons, you really have to use a good fabric. And when you're talking $25 to $30 a yard, and you've got at least, the backing of a quilt can be anywhere from 10 to 15 yards just to back it, and then the yardage for the front to make the quilt top, you're talking, you're already in the $300-400 range for fabric. So no. It's some of it's getting out of. Now you can make it with cheaper fabric, obviously, and make it just as nice. It's just, sometimes you want a nicer, better quality fabric that is gonna wear better wear and tear in the washing machine. Some people don't. They hand wash their quilts and stuff. Oh, this is starting to come up here. We don't want that. And that little groove in here. Well, goodness. Look, I get it open and then the glue doesn't want to come out. Told you guys, I'm having one of those weeks. I don't want that too much on that trim. There we go. You're down now. Alright, guys. Where are we at? Woo, 48 minutes. So, yeah. Because it takes me 2.5 hours to load a video. So, yeah. I think we're going to stop here today. But, like I said, thanks for hanging out and watching me put that, the cover, the spine onto the journal cover. The fuzzy raggedy one. I don't know what to call it. I guess a raggedy spine. You could call it a raggedy spine. And making a couple journaling cards with me. Until next time, guys, plenty of loves, hugs, and blessings. Mwah. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.